This is Angela Pavlidis, and I like to ride the bikes with my father, mother, brother, papa, and nanny, and friends.
Welcome to 5 Minutes with Dad, starring Pavlos and Angela Pavlidis, where you get to spend a few minutes with the smartest and coolest kids in the whole world, and their dad, too. And now, here are your hosts, Pavlos, Angela, and Nick Pavlidis.
Hey everybody, this is Nick Pavlidis, and thank you so much for being here for another episode of 5 Minutes with Dad. This is the podcast where you get to listen in on a little father-son or daddy-daughter time with me, my 6-year-old son Pavlos, or my 4-year-old daughter Angela. Before I play today's episode, I want to thank Tig Biddies, seen in ADHD.com, Jay Everline, and Mockitis for the awesome ratings and reviews in iTunes this week. Also, John P. Smith Jr., thank you so much for the 5-star reviews. If you haven't reviewed the show yet, you can go to 5minuteswithdad.com/iTunes or 5minuteswithdad.com/Stitcher and leave us a review right there. It helps us get up the ratings, the charts, and get in touch with more parents to encourage them to spend some more awesome time with their awesome kids. Oh, and today we have kind of a big announcement. We are now live on Google Play Music. If you go to 5minuteswithdad.com/Google Play, we are there. That'll bring you right to the 5 Minutes with Dad page. And we are working to get into Spotify, which is something that my other show has been chosen to be one of the first podcasts on Spotify, Confessions of a Terrible Husband. And 5 Minutes with Dad, we're told, is next on the list. They're being very selective on their shows. And apparently they reached out on the other show wanted it, and I asked about 5 Minutes with Dad. They said, yeah, we'll check it out next time. So hey, keep listening, and we are reaching more and more people, so I'm pretty excited about that. So the resource of the week. This is a resource that the kids and I have been having fun with for quite a bit of time, and these are these little LED light arrow rocket helicopters. They're these LED flyers, and we got it off of some street vendor in San Diego when I was away for a couple bucks, but you can actually get them on Amazon, a 48-piece pack, for less than $10 right now. They're just these cheap little cute LED lights with some plastic wings, and you take an elastic and a shooter type of thing, a little elastic hand, sort of almost like a slingshot, and you shoot them up in the air and they float back down, and it's a lot of fun. You got to do it with your parents around, but it's a really cool thing. Pavlos and Angela have both loved doing since I've come back. I was in San Diego for a conference, a social media conference, met some awesome people. Maybe some of you who are listening knew when you saw my big, bright 5 Minutes with Dad shirt at the conference. So check it out. They're LED rocket helicopters, flying toy. They're great gifts. And some people say they were using them as Halloween candy type of thing. But anyhow, we've had a lot of fun with them. Check it out at 5minuteswithdad.com/LED. That's our affiliate link to send you over to Amazon to pick up a set for yourself. All right, enjoy the show. Who's ready for an awesome episode of 5 Minutes with Dad?
Angela Pavlos!
Pavlos and Angela. Guess what? Angie. How do you spell that?
P-L-I-L.
What? How do you spell your name? How do you spell Angela?
A-N-G-E-K-O.
Hey, you being silly.
This is how you spell it, A-N-G-E-L-A.
Yes. All right. So we're here just for a very quick 5 minutes with Dad, because it's after our bedtime, and Mom went. Yes, and Mom went to the store, and and Pavlos is here, and we're gonna do something. We're gonna do something nice after this show, right before bed. What are we gonna do, Pavlos? Tell everybody.
Yoga.
Yes.
Yoga.
Yes, Pavlos loves yoga. We got these cards that we've talked about before called, what are they called? Pretzels or something? Yoga pretzels.
Yoga.
So tell everybody what yoga is.
Yoga is something you do. You do it when you're in a class.
Yeah, so mommy takes a class, right, in yoga? And do you run around?
No, you
Do
don't.
you sleep?
No, you don't.
Do you stretch?
Yes, you do.
And do
Do
you hold
that.
positions?
Yeah, like this.
Yes, like that. No one
I
can
like
see you,
this.
buddy. And like that.
Or
Yep.
like this.
Do you know any positions?
Or
Can you
like
name
this.
some? Yes.
Or
Pavlos,
downward dog like this.
Pavlos, no one can hear it. Nope. Now Pavlos is off the table. Up on up, buddy. All right. Pavlos is doing downward dog. All right. Now, can you tell?
And then gorilla.
Gorilla?
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Pavlos, no one can hear you because your face is down on the floor. I guess there's a thing called gorilla. Gorilla? I think you're making this stuff up.
No, this one actually. I have it at my school and it's like this.
Oh, you do gorilla at your school? All right. Well, Pavlos, I think we're going to do some yoga. What's this thing? Go, stop, back to back. We're doing a yoga pretzel.
And
Pavlos has
I
a bunch
get
of cards, right?
I get to be the person who just does this.
There's someone standing up, relaxing. This is a
Yeah.
team. You appoint a leader. Oh, so which
I'm the leader.
Pavlos wants to... Angie, well, take turns being the leader, okay? Appoint the leader. We spread out in the space and make sure we have an uneven number of players. Do we have an uneven number of people for tonight?
Yeah.
Tell everybody, how many do we have?
3,
And what's an even number?
4.
Yes, but you got to talk in the microphone because you see the blue lines.
If we had mom, then we couldn't do this.
Well, we'd have to take turns with someone sitting out, I guess, for this one, right? Because then we'd have an even number of people, but only an uneven number of people playing. Follow the directions that your leader calls. Go walk, go crawl, go roll. When the leader
So
yells
that's me.
stop. Yep. Oh, hang on. Let's get these. Hang on. Let's move these so they don't click.
Oh.
All right, we're back. Pavlos, so we're going to do some yoga. Tell everybody what your favorite part about doing yoga is. What's your favorite thing about yoga? Stretching? Why do you like that so much?
Because you get to do lots of things.
You get to what?
Do lots of things.
And stretching?
Yes.
And what
I
about...
get to be the guy who relaxes on the end.
Yeah, you like relaxing at the end of yoga?
No, I get to do this.
Yes, Pavlos is just posing very calmly, right?
I get to be the leader.
Do you like doing... This is...
Like, say, stand on one foot. Or touch your nose and then bring your fingers and slide them up all the way to the top of your nose. And then wiggle.
Yep. All right, so we're going to get ready to go to bed. We're going to do one yoga pose because it's past our bedtime.
Okay,
And
bye.
could you... Wait. Tell everybody one thing that they can do with their parents to have a fun day tomorrow.
To do yoga.
To do yoga, yeah. All right, so everyone can do a nice little stretch and they can have some fun with their parents. All right, Angie and Pavlos, we're right up against the 5-minute point. Angie, do you want to tell everybody something? Or you... No, I think Angie's falling asleep on the floor. All right, Pavlos, do you want
And my second favorite card is the leader. The leader. No, me.
All right, tell everybody thank you so much for listening to 5 Minutes with Dad. We're... All right, say bye. So there you have it. Another episode of 5 Minutes with Dad in the books. Thanks again to everyone who's rated and reviewed us in your favorite place, whether it's iTunes, Stitcher, now Google Play at 5minuteswithdad.com/Google Play. And don't forget to check out those LED flyers at 5minuteswithdad.com/LED. We'll see you next time.
Thank you for listening to 5 Minutes with Dad. To connect with Pavlos, Angela, and Nick, subscribe to the 5 Minutes with Dad newsletter at 5minuteswithdad.com.